Oh, so we are looking at a new Steam Deck dock. And I have been actually wanting to get one for upstairs here because you guys can't necessarily see it, but my editing system right over here is kind of my main computer setup right now. And of course it's Mac based, which means not a lot of games. But what I would like to do is, like, when my computer is uploading or my computer is rendering or whatever it's doing, hey, be able to turn the Steam Deck on and play some games on a bigger display for me would be kind of nice, because as much as I like the display on the Steam Deck, it's small. So if I can get it up here, I think that would be way better. So our friends over at Banggood actually sent us this, the Baseus, am I saying that right? I don't know. It's the USB-C docking station for Steam Deck, right? It also works with the Nintendo Switch, 4K 60 hertz export. Now, I'm only going to put it, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to put it on my, just the 1080p, which is what I think it is, because I think I'll put it on that one, because the more we export, if we export out to like 3K a curved, it would probably work, but performance is going to go down on the Steam Deck. So I do think that we will just keep it at the 1080p. Plenty big. I can still have my other stuff running on this display when I want to, which will be good. This does have a gigabit Ethernet as well. So I also have a Ethernet connection that I can connect to up here, I believe, which should also be good. Which should give me some better speeds network-wise if I want to. So we'll give that all a try. But 46 bucks US seems reasonable right now. It is 15% on sale, but normally like $53, so not bad. We're gonna crack it open, take a look at what it comes with. It's right here. It's right here. Here it is. And then of course what we're gonna do is set it up on my computer and go from there. So I don't have a top-down camera because I'm sitting upstairs, but I'll read this off to you, and you guys can go check Banggood's site out. It's in the link below. GamerX series 6-port Type C hub. Yes, very good. And like I said here, it does have a pass-through. It looks like a PD charger, which is good. 100 watt. HDMI. RJ45, USB 3, 3.0, there's 2 of those, and a USB, I think 3.0 on the side as well. So there's basically, it looks like 3 USB 3.0s, 2 on the back, 1 on the side. Yes, yes. And again, nothing, I think, on the front, which is fine. But I do think, and I'm curious here actually, I do think possibly with the side, and I never even thought of this, with one of the sides or the back USBs, you could probably plug in even a hard drive, which would allow you to get even more storage for your Steam Deck, right? So I have a couple USB SSDs, externals, that will actually plug in. So really the only thing that I'm going to plug in right now to this, I may plug in a keyboard, not that I'm going to use a keyboard very often, joystick, controller, not a joystick. I'm back in the 80s, right? Game controller, wired, my monitor for sure, and I may try the external hard drive because I think that would kind of be cool. Anyways, this is it. You know, I don't see it looking any different than well, any of the Steam Deck docks that are out there. I should have brought a knife. That's what I should have did. You do get a manual. You do get, I don't even know what these look like, little stickers or something? It looks like maybe like little stickers. All right. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. It's all good. And of course, last but not least, you are gonna get, oh, that's pretty heavy actually. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Check that out. You guys see that? And of course, my battery died, so I had to bring my camera over here so that it's closer. Anyways, yeah, the top piece, I don't know if you guys can see that. Right, it sits traditionally like this, so it's nice and easy to carry, which is super cool. This plugs into itself, so for transportation, which is nice. And this piece, you know, you can lift it up and then just kind of snug it into place. And of course, because that is, you can change the angles on the fly to just kind of sit where you want it. I guess you could even almost have it like sort of half flat if you wanted to, depending on the angles, right? That's kind of cool. Yeah, no, that's kind of neat. Now, my only concern, of course, just like anything that's kind of on a hinge, is how that hinge will last over time, because it doesn't seem to have anything accessible for you and I to be able to tighten those if that hinge does loosen. But for now, I think it'll be good, and I do like the fact that it folds flat. That's actually really nice. So I'm going to turn this camera a little bit. I'm going to hook this up, and we will see if I can get everything to function. Okay, my friends, as you can see here, we've got my Steam Deck, and I have a game controller. I have my keyboard. What I don't have is a hard drive, but I'm going to look at that in a minute. Monitor should be plugged in. It's all good. Let's see what happens when I turn this on. Yes, yes. All right, power on. Let's see if it can see any of this right at boot. And the simple answer would be, I think, yes. Now, here maybe, as you can see, it's definitely on the screen. Here's the issue that we may have at this point. My keyboard is even all lit up. Yes. Joystick is good. Joystick is working, as you can see. I'll put that up here, right? Can I get out? Oh, sweet deal. Now, of course, I don't necessarily have any speakers hooked in directly to this. We'll leave that for now. We'll pretend I can do that later. I can hook some Bluetooth or Bluetooth speakers, or maybe I may be even able to hardwire, but Bluetooth speakers should be fine. Let's play some Forza just to see how it looks on here. And it even shows that it has a game controller hooked in. Right now, Steam input is translating your external controller. This means you may see some controller glyphs that match your controller. Cool. Again, right now, I would say no sound, because I don't have any sound plugged into my monitor, even though the monitor may have speakers. They just may be turned down. I have to play with that a little later. All right now you're seeing it boot up. Again, no sound, but 30 frames per second, which it should be, because this is playing the video side of it. My battery is sitting at 99% because it should be charging, which is good. Everything looks fantastic so far. We'll just give this a couple. So again, this is playing on 1080p. Let's hit return. It says, there we go, loading. Oh, this could be excellent. Now I'm curious here. If I hit options, benchmark mode. Let's do a benchmark mode, because I want to see if it's a little different. I'm just going to run through this so that we can get the best it can possibly get for an external display. I'm just going to high speed through this so you guys can, we can just get back to it afterwards, after the benchmark is done. All right, here we go. So we have got it coming in at a solid 60 frames per second, which is excellent. We are shooting at, again, 1280 by 720. I think if we were to go up higher than that, we would notice some frame drop for sure, because she's just hitting 60 right now. She's barely hitting anything above that. So we're gonna keep the settings right here. So this basically is going to be running, I want to say it's probably closer. Like, I wonder if I were to set this, can I go higher? No, it won't even let me go higher. Okay, so right there's all the settings. You guys can hopefully see them. But if I said yes, I love it. It's all gravy. Continue. Benchmark game will now restart. Okie dokie. I think that, this is fine. If you're used to playing this on like a PS4 maybe, or an Xbox One, should be similar. Of course, on those consoles you get 1080, but the fact is I can play on a bigger screen, which for me is fantastic. I can have my editing stuff going on the monitor over here, and I can actually sit and play some games. Now, what again I may do is actually just hook up a set of external speakers or bring a Bluetooth headset down here so that I can play this. But let's play a real life game. We'll actually play it, not just run a benchmark, and see how it does. Yeah, 60 frames per second is pretty nice and locked there. I'm just going to get to a game, and loading times are good. Yes, I want to race. She should direct me. Come on now, nothing wrong with that. It might be a bit better if I was playing in the daytime, but 60 frames per second is locked, right? That's okay. And again, games like this, you realize how more difficult they are to play when there's no sound, because you can't hear your tire squealing around the corners. But I'm gonna say that's a complete win. Complete win. It's like having a little mini gaming PC. For sure, that I can hook into a monitor and play with a controller. And, you know, and down the road, if I wanted to, especially like first-person shooters and stuff like that, I don't have an external mouse up here, but I would guess that my keyboard is connected. If I wanted to, I could play like first-person shooters with mouse and keyboard if I wanted to. So I'm gonna say, yeah, this is great. I'm gonna stop it right now because you guys don't care. It runs. I'm gonna turn my camera. One sec, hold on. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say complete win. If you want to be able to turn your Steam Deck or whatever into a little bit more of a full desktop little gaming computer, win. Especially if everything's wired, right? I got a wired keyboard, a wired gamepad. Oh, let me see if I have this. Oh, these have files on them. If you guys want me to test, I can't see why it wouldn't. If you guys want me to test an external SSD in here, let me know in the comments below. I'll do a second little video, just something quick, and to see if the SSD works, but I can't see why it wouldn't. I really can't see why it wouldn't. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Links to Banggood's website where you can pick up this Steam Deck dock, Switch dock, I guess. It works for both. And that's all. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.